top of the morning. Top of the morning. Motion Sundays, man. I'm about to go get some more hours in a little bit, but I want to just jump on and dissect. Yes, dissect a couple things. Let me set up my behind the motion views. Right. Please come on in. Come on in. Come on down. You are the next contestant to the Price is Right. Come on down. Yes, come on down. You're gonna hear the AC going on, Lord. Come on down. Damn, I don't know why it don't be letting me on. Why it don't be letting me mess with the joint. We got a lot to unpack, man. If you noticed yesterday or last night during the fight, I did not come on. I just put out some content. I want to say shout out to Troy Isley. You may see my brand. News by Shanewz was all over the trunks. Source Experience brand. Serious inquiries only. If you guys trying to get down, man, holler, man. I can work some things out for you, man. But you know, it is what it is. No jealous fans zone ain't, man. Most of the guys, right? That's why you don't really catch me trying to network with too many. You don't really catch me. You don't really catch me trying to do too much networking now with content creators, man. Because content creators are competition creators. They be in competition, and then you expose the jealous fan in them, man. When they see you come out your bag, right? And I've been on record as saying this, right? If you can't like something, right? Because sharing is hard. You know, the crab in the bucket mentality on the internet. A lot of people not gonna share your shit. Especially if they know you really popping and they not popping, they have that crab mentality, right? But if you can't like something, I know a million content creators that sit around and talk boxing, right? And they have that syndrome, right? Jealous fan zone. Once you show me that you're a jealous fan, I don't really want to network with you. I'm gonna just be honest. You have a crab. Bum mentality, I'm good, right? But serious inquiries only. If you're trying to get your brand of business on some of these fighters, try to holler at me, man. But like I said, you come with the increments, man. This is serious business over here, man. You do have options. But once again, shout out to Troy Isley, 10 strong rounds for the awkward fighter, 79-inch reach. Troy was breaking them down, getting on the inside, good business. But this live is just a reaction to a lot of news and information that is coming out about DB3, the Davis brothers. Congratulations to Keon. He was successful, great body shot. Bounce back for Calvin. Calvin lost to a tough fighter, man. Shout out to Woo, man. Woo, if you know, Woo, right? Woo, right? Not from Brooklyn, Philly though. The Woo. Shout out to the Woos in Brooklyn. But he defeated Calvin Davis, the oldest of the Davis brothers, and apparently altercation occurred. Right? We just reporting and doing a reaction, right? Because like I said, sometimes you need the raw, right, reaction. Because all these guys, they get on here and they don't want to do reactions, or they want to just be, like I said, a lot of guys that want to be media or whatever they want to be in boxing, right? When it comes time to report, and if somebody does something and they feel like if they say the wrong thing, they're gonna be blacklisted. That's why a lot of you guys don't need to even speak on boxing. If you have a channel and you're scared to give your opinion, at the end of the day, that's what this is. This is all opinion based. But if you are scared to say right from wrong, just because it's somebody who you think is in the loop or have motion, you don't need to be speaking on boxing, right? So the reports broke out last night. Everybody was sending me stuff. Shout out to my man T-Dog. I did not jump on though. I wanted to stay out the way, man, because I seen what went down. When Troy Osley entered that ring, and all of these jealous fan zone content creator motherfuckers that was watching the fight, seeing that brand, right? They seen what was unfolding, right? They seen the Source experience. It was live and direct, all on the front of his trunks, right? It was so visible, right? I can't wait for Top Rank and Mikey Williams, those guys, to drop some of the pictures and all of that, but yeah, I just stayed out the way, man. See, when you really doing your thing, and then I tell y'all major announcement was coming. The major announcement was in front of your face. Did y'all see it last night? A couple of y'all in here, man, before I continue. Did y'all see the major announcement? Did y'all see it? Major announcement was on ESPN last night. Please tell me y'all seen it, man. Please tell me y'all seen it. I just dropped the video. Did y'all see it last night, man? Don't get quiet. Don't get quiet, right? Don't get quiet. We on the behind the views too, man. We hear Brownie snoring. Brownie's in the booth with me. Let me get to behind. Right. We do the double lives over here. The double whammies, man. The double whammies. The double whammies over here, yes. So I know y'all seen the major announcement, man. Do I need to put it up on the screen? Should I put it up on the screen? Put it up on the screen. Hold on, let me set my joint up. There we go. Now we got the behind the scenes going, as well as the what's the name, right? Just in case, y'all didn't watch the fights, but I knew y'all did. Cause when Troy Osley went on, I started seeing the jealous fan zone. Man, like shout out to my sister. My sister hit me up. She was sending me pictures. She was excited. I said, yo, watch this fight. Tell me if you notice anything. Man, she was hitting me up. Right? Like, yo, sis, just tell me if you notice anything, right? Man, she sent me many, many pictures. But shout out to Transform, right? Now y'all can say I'm riding Troy's wave, man. That's what these guys always say, right? Yeah, the jealous niggas. Yeah, the niggas that want to be celebrities and stars and have all this clout. They be like, you riding? Remember, first I was riding EJ's wave, right? Then I was riding Jihad's wave. Now you can say I'm riding Troy Osley's wave, because since Troy Osley is the latest fighter to don the brand, right? He's on the brand. So now I guess I'm gonna be riding Troy Osley's way. Shout out to Transform Troy, man. You look good. You look good, brother. Right? You look real good. You got to your motion. Like I said, that fight right there was an awkward fighter. And you did your thing, brother. You did your thing with him, right? And a lot of people can't make those adjustments. He was long, lanky. I seen the What's the Name podcast said he was Mr. Elastic in Fantastic Four. Yeah, he did have a crazy reach. He did have a crazy reach, but that's it right there. Look, I took the pictures. Let me see the pictures. Can y'all see them? Let me know, man. Don't get quiet, man. Don't get quiet, man. It's a couple of y'all in here. Look, y'all be scared to comment. Because you know what it is? I get it. Y'all don't want nobody to know that y'all over here. That y'all been in the bushes forever. Like I said, if you a jealous fan, be a jealous fan. Just come clean. You a jealous fan. I don't fuck with you. I don't want to network with you no more, man. You just a jealous fan, man. But damn, there it is right there. Shout out to sis, man. did my video. Look, right there again, man. You see? Right there again, man. Serious inquiries only, man. If you want to get your brand, you got a real brand or a business, a LLC. Look, I did this with Troy, right? Now, I can help you out with him. I can help you out with many other fights. I told you Abdullah Mason was 15 racks, man. You had 15 racks, you would have got a prime time slot. And now I know y'all saying, though, 15 racks is a lot. Do you think Turkey Al-Sheikh in the Ring magazine gave him 15,000? They was on this joint. They probably gave more than that, right? But I could get it for you for 15. It might go up now. And he's about to fight for a world title. But I could have got you on there for 15 racks. 15 racks, yes. That was main event, Abdullah Mason. But I do have other fighters that I rock and roll with, man. Prices vary, different ranges. Serious inquiries only, man. Serious inquiries only. No jealous fans on, especially. If you're a jealous fan, content crab or content bundle, just stay in your lane, man. Jump online. You know what I'm saying? Do the crab in the barrel move, man. Go live when you think a nigga's on live, like you're stopping the motion. Or, don't hit the like button. Do the crab moves, man. See how far that gets you, man. See how far it gets you. Because look, not liking my videos, not liking my content, talking about me. You see where I still ended up at right here? Did y'all see that? I still ended up right here, right? My brand, my business. That you guys, and shout out to the retarded Texas Girl Scout nigga. How successful do I look now? Fuck nigga. You a fuck nigga. How successful do I look now, man? For all your views, you fuck nigga. You spoke on my business and brand and said I was unsuccessful, right? But for all your views and everything that you do in boxing, I have yet to see a fighter represent whatever your debate league or whatever the fuck you do. Fuck me. Yes, and you know who I'm talking to. I will slap the living shit out of you if you ever said that to me in my face, because I'm like that. But yes, let's stick to the topic, man. Being that these guys got out of pocket, they making me get out of pocket, right? So apparently, in the midst of the Davis brothers losing, yes, the Davis brothers lost, and I mean they lost, right? And I'm going to tell you how they lost. We're going to go over here now, but they lost, right? Because told you the numbers was going to come out, right? Then I said, I was like, yo, the numbers is going to come out about Keyshawn Davis. So Keyshawn Davis lost $1 million last night. He was going to be paid $1 million. That was going to be his purse, right? So the Davis brothers lost because Calvin lost in the ring. Keyshawn lost outside of the ring by not being able to fight and earn that $1 million. But then upon him losing, an altercation broke down. Shout out to T-Dog and Malik and all the people that was sending me this. I seen it. I just wasn't jumping on, man. I'm good. Like I said, I'll do my content when I want to do my content. And I'm not in no rush. I just feel like the YouTube boxing scene community is just filled with crabs, man. Content crabs, content competition. And, dudes competing with dudes that they're not even on my level. They're not even on my level, man. But you want to compete. I get it. Like, it's competition in life, but at the end of the day, I'm about to leave in a couple of hours and go put in work. You're not coming with me. So how I earn my money, you don't earn the same, right? We're not on the same level. Like I said, you guys, and I always made this clear. Look at my content. I said, yo, I'm not trying to be a full-time YouTuber. There's no perks with that for me, man. God forbid I get up and slip and fall right now. I can't call out of YouTube and say, man, I sprained my ankle. I'm going to be out for a while. I have to be like that other guy. I have to be at the emergency room, doing a live stream. Is that what it really is? Hopefully y'all caught that also. But so let's get to this altercation, man. It was bad. Now we're just reporting. Now I already see, I'm going to say this. I see they're trying to clean it up. This is what they do. they're trying to say he was wilding out or turning up because his son was over there, right? You already see how that plays, right? Let's speak on that, right? Before I break all of that. You see how they're already trying to, because it's a bad look for Keyshawn Davis, right? It's a bad look, but they're trying to give a different narrative as to why, right? But that narrative might work, and it might not, because you know why it might not work? Because of this right here. Right here. When you have a guy who claimed that he was assaulted, right? He said he was assaulted. Now he said this, I didn't say it. He said that he was assaulted. We're gonna play that. Right? He said that he was assaulted. This is the altercation, right?
Now you're all bites, brother.
They're already trying to clean it up a little bit for him, but it's not going to work.
Now your All Bites brother is in the purple, and you just see Keyshawn Davis come in. The guy running in is Keon Davis, and things are being thrown. There's no room for this in the sport. There's no room for Davis brothers to be in the building tonight. The police escorted them out. You saw a stroller being moved back. That's Keyshawn Davis being pushed away. But the reason he's so upset is because that's his son that's in that stroller. He goes back to retrieve his son. But why would you put your family in this type of situation? It's just uncalled for and unfortunate what we've seen here at the Scope Arena. This was supposed to be a celebration of all that is great with the Davis brothers and what they represent for Norfolk, Virginia. And when you end up see punches being thrown,
right, so
that
was the melee, right? Now, if you was watching the fight, shout out to Mark Kriegel. Mark Kriegel interviewed Nair Albright. Shout out to Nair, wonderful buddy, man. I mean, me and T-Dog was talking. I was like, "Gee, man, he's losing. He's gonna lose." I was like, Nair is getting up on him. I was like, "Woo could fight, man." I've been to Philly. I've seen Woo spar. He's a good little fighter, man. Shout out to him and his promoter. I know his promoter, his handlers, his managers. He can fight, man. Remember, he gave Keyshawn Davis all he can, and that fight wasn't official because of the weed, but he could fight, man. And I was like, yo, Wu might win that fight, man. They was thinking, I was like, nah, Wu can fight, bro. I was like, yo, dude could fight. That's no pushover fight, man. Once he started landing that overhand, right hand, and Calvin was getting buckled, I was like, damn, man. I was just like, damn. I was like, yo, me and T-Dog was texting. I was like, yo, T, that nigga might get stopped, man. He get hit with too many of those, man. Because Calvin is like a Tommy Hearns type nigga. Like, you know what I mean by Tommy Hearns type? Big, 6 feet nigga, man. Sucking down all that weight, man. That's not good, man. That's not good, man. You know, MC, a lot of y'all never really been around these fighters, been in their presence, right? Dude is a tall, framed guy, man. He's fighting at 140. Not much weight he's sucking down. That shit catches up to you, man. Hey, have you seen? Wu was buckling him, man. Wu was throwing him a little loopy overhand rights. Come on, man. Bounce. Do something. You gotta get it together. That's Daffy. Daffy about to figure it out, man. But yeah, he was landing them shots on his neck. And if you was listening to the commentary, shout out to Timothy Bradley. A lot of y'all don't like him, but Timothy Bradley be dropping a good chance, right? I think Calvin waited too long to change levels, right? To bend down and get in, you know. But see, like a lot of fans, they might say it now and stuff. The niggas just be watching the fight. A lot of y'all be on drugs, high, drunk. Y'all don't know what y'all watching anyway, right? Well, he waited too long to change level. Again, shout out to Wu. Wu won the fight, and then apparently all hell broke loose, man. Now I'm gonna look. That was Bernardo. Shout out to Bernardo and his commentary on what took place, right? This was Abdullah. We'll get back to Abdullah in a second. This is his move, man. Now, hold on.
Yeah, he's showing in his.
I want to say this, right? Just niggas is dumb, right? This is why I don't really deal with niggas, right? Somebody hit me up. I'm not gonna say who it was because I don't want to embarrass them. I'm gonna embarrass them now, right? Nigga dumb mentality, right? Say, yo, man, that nigga snitching. Okay. We gotta do better, man. So a professional prize fighter who got in the ring, was contracted to fight for whatever his purse was, won his fight, right? Won his fight that he was contracted to do. After the fight was over, Brownie, you about to drop the slide up out of here, bro. You're making too much noise. Right? But after his fight was over, he was physically assaulted, right? Now, mind you, he fought in the ring. He was being assaulted fighting the guy, right? He signed up for that, right? So now when he leaves the ring to celebrate with his team and his family, he is physically assaulted, right? Somebody sent me this in the comment, like, yo, he's a rat. First off, ratting has to deal with the criminal element of the world, the society, the underworld, right? He was interviewed by a professional journalist, Mark Kriegel, and spoke about what happened to him as a professional athlete. Last time I checked, Mark Kriegel is not the district attorney. Mark Kriegel is not the Norfolk Police Department. So say that he is ratting as a professional contractor fighter that upheld his end of the contract and won, and then was assaulted outside of the ring, right? That's considered ratting. That's why, dumb nigga shit, man. Say, look, and you know who I'm speaking on, man. I told you this speaking to you. I said, yeah, you sound like a dumb nigga. You sound like a dumb nigga. This man's ratting. No, you sound like a dumb nigga. This man was assaulted, man. Right? He was assaulted, man. He did his professional job and was assaulted. We'll let him talk. This is an assault.
His little brother came in and they started looking at me. It's like they're saying something about his older brother, like they was mad, and he like grabbed me, pushed me back. I'm like grabbing his hand. He like moved his head towards my head. Felt like a little.
So you bumped heads?
Yeah, he like
headbutted.
Yeah, he like headbutted me.
Can we see that? Headbutted him, right? That's assault, man. Right there, that was the assault. Right now, coming in the locker room, they would exchange words and all of that. That's cool. That shit gets like that sometimes, man. We watched that with the Earl Spence Crawford shit. Earl Spence's entourage, his people, Yellow Bees, and they was upset. They were screaming at Crawford and them. It happens, right? But this man was assaulted. He got headbutted, right?
Keyshawn did?
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what happened.
Any words between you and them after the fight that might have led to this incident?
No, actually, like I said, I was in the locker room. Their locker room is right next door to mine, so I guess they heard like us like happy and all that kind of stuff.
Yep. Now look, we stop it. He's absolutely correct. It's usually like that. They do that. I don't know why. I have some content out there. You see, when I was in the locker room with Shahad and shit, it be like that. Like the niggas be right there, right? It's really no privacy. It's like, the A side, B side, it's like you niggas is right on top of each other. So he's not lying, right? to be like that, right? But for this to happen, like I said, there's two sides to the story, man. This is just a bad look, man. Poor sportsmanship. Look. See, shout out to this guy right here. You see the comment? He said, "This ain't snitching. This is promoting a potential fight." And Wu said that. He said, look, Wu ain't say, "Yo, I'm going to the police." Right? He didn't say, "Yo, I'm going to the police." He said he wanted to fight Keyshawn next. Like, that's real shit. I can respect it. But I think Keyshawn there's something definitely needs to happen. If all these facts come out and they are accurate, that they went over here and they did this to this man, he gotta be suspended, man. I'm sorry. I watched other niggas sit up here and talk some bullshit. Like, man, that's the problem, man. It's too many clowns, respectfully, that want to speak on boxing. And then when certain people do shit, they don't want to. Nah, look. If Nair Albright did that, right? If he lost, right? Yo, listen, this is the truth. I'm gonna give it to you, raw and uncut, right? If Nair Albright, as the B-side opponent, right? Talk to me. Somebody hit the like button right now, man. I'm gonna give y'all a fire right here, right? If Nair Albright would have lost his fight, right, to Calvin Davis, and he had some Philly goons in there with him, and they did what they are saying that Keyshawn Davis and his brother did, Nair Albright probably would have been arrested, one, and I guarantee you he would have never been on a major card, top rank, Golden Boy, Matchroom, PBC ever again. That's how this game works. He would have got blackballed. He would have got blacklisted. It would have been like the quotas would have been making behind the scenes, like the NFL and the NBA. Like, if you ever give this guy an opportunity, you will not do business again. Somebody debunk that right now, man. I'll let that just marinate in the sauce. Somebody debunk that. If Nair Albright did what we being reported that Keyshawn Davis and his brother and them did, if he did that, if he lost the fight and he turned it into some other shit that wasn't professional, unsportsmanship, this man would not be afforded an opportunity again. Please, somebody tell me I'm lying right now. Please, somebody. I'm here. I got a little bit of time. I don't have to be to my yard till about 10 o'clock, 10:30 or whatever. Right? Man, the parade. So somebody tell me I'm lying, man. Somebody please tell me I'm lying, man. This is a bad look, man. If this is true, now this is his account. This is Nair Albright's account.
Came in. Yeah, started trouble.
Did anyone punch you or anything, or is it just a headbutt?
Yeah, just to grab me with the headbutt.
Why do you think they would do this?
I mean, they upset that their brother lost. And yeah. Poor sportsmanship.
That's poor sportsmanship, correct.
Yeah, Keyshawn and
congratulations, Nair Albright. You for the hell of a fight, did you? You did your thing. Watch out, Ronnie. Move, man. Move. Back up, dude. Back up. You about to go in your cage, man. Now this is Abdullah Mason, classy guy. Look good, right? Look good.
No, I had no idea that was going on. You know, I heard it was going on while I was fighting, but no comment. You know, that's not how me and my brothers roll. So we're gonna go back to the room and enjoy.
Let me say that. Let me stop it. I know the Mason family. I cover them. The first time I ever shot a fight as a photographer ringside was for Abdullah and Toso Former. I can co-sign that, right? As a credible person, I co-sign that. That family, I have ate with them. Yeah, I broke bread with them. I never got those vibes. He is correct. If Abdullah was to lose the fight, I wouldn't think that his brothers and they're deep. They move like a real militant group. I don't see them being upset and starting ruckus, right? I don't see it. So I just want to co-sign that. Abdullah is a class act. He's a class act.
I win and look forward towards that next step. No, I had no idea that was going on. You know, I heard it was going on while I was fighting, but no comment. You know, that's not how me and my brothers roll. So we're gonna go back to the room and.
Well, Abdul was cold, man. Abdul was a real professional, man. Now this is the what I was talking about, Mark Krieger, right? So, and I don't know why people say he's snitching, right? That's Mark Krieger, right? Let me say something first before I play. This is Mark Krieger, right? What is Mark Krieger's title? He is a journalist, a author. He has a Mike Tyson book that's out right now. He is not a detective. He is not a police officer, right? He's not. He's none of these things, right? But he's just ignorance, man. He said that he was snitching, right? That's why. I don't know, man. Ignorance, man.
Move up and wait. Come back to this dressing room to celebrate. What happens?
Yeah, so I'm here, taking win. It was a hard fought, and Sean and his little brother like jumped me, like they start walking up to me all tough, putting his head against mine, and then grabbed me. Then I was about to swing, but my team and everybody grabbed Keyshawn and everything, and it was crazy.
Coach G and Mike Pabani, your cut man, broke it up.
Yes.
And you're talking about Keon and Keyshawn Davis. Now, Mike Pabani says that bump over your right eye was not there before. They do that?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So what's your reaction to all this? It's a good night for you. It should have been, right?
Yeah, it's definitely, but it add fuel to the flame. Like, Keyshawn, you got to run it back with me in the ring, not outside of the ring.
Let me stop it, man. Yeah, y'all said that man was snitching. Look, now that man's, he's turned up. He said, yo, man, you gotta run it in the ring with me, man. You gotta run that in the ring with me, man. Yo, I'll do this in the ring, man. I'm a professional, man. What type of shit you on, man? What type of shit you on, man? This was a bad look for DB3, though, man. Hopefully, they clean this up, man. This was, man, bad look, man.
So you're gonna turn this into a Keyshawn fight?
For sure. Like, feel me? You approaching me on my best night. Feel me? Now we got to settle that.
Have you ever heard of this before? Guys getting jumped in their locker room after a fight? Not even in Philly?
Never heard of that.
Never heard of it.
Oh, there you go, fella.
Yeah,
Move up.
Mark Krieger. Mark Krieger threw him under the bus, man. Real smooth, though. You see that? See how smooth and professional that was? Did y'all catch that? That was real smooth, professional. How he snuck that in there. Right? He said, have you ever heard of this? Yeah, not even in Philly, right? That's why you see how I snuck mine in, right? But I said, damn, if Nair Albright and some Philly goons did that shit, they would be out the sport, man. They would be out the sport right now, man. Hey, yo, listen, man, nobody would want to work with them, right? They would be considered toxic. Like motherfuckers try to be putting narrative. No, that's toxic behavior right there. That's unprofessional, man. That's unprofessional, man. Like when you're dealing with social media and people that sit on social media who really, like I said, the typical YouTuber and content creator, they are unprofessional, man. A lot of these niggas don't have careers, let alone employment. You don't even know how to conduct yourself. Right? Now this right here, like I said, this right here was some real ignorant shit, man. That shit was ignorant shit. If you are co-signing this, standing on this, you can't. You can't, man. But how is the content looking now, y'all? How is the content looking now? That was not here. Congratulations, though, brother. I had him. I should have just took him by himself, but I had him on a parlay that didn't come through. If I would have just betted straight up on him, I would have been looking real good. I had him on a parlay. The parlay that like Abdullah held it down. Tiger Johnson didn't stop, dude. I see Coach Anthony. I think is he still? I'm gonna put something out there real quick. It's a little off topic, but it's off top. Right? I think Coach Anthony, he might be throwing a shot at my boy Prentice, man. What do y'all think, man? Somebody let me know. I seen this post, right? And And he was trying to make it seem like Tiger Johnson wasn't listening to what's in it, right? Look at this post right here. Oh, he might have took it down. Did he take it down? Damn, he took it down. He threw a shot, man. He threw a shot, man. He probably took it down. I seen it last night. He was saying some shit about if your fighter doesn't listen to you for 10 rounds. I said, yo, was he getting at my boy Prentice, bro? Right? Is he getting at Prentice?
Stand around, I'm out chasing my dream.
Was he getting that Prentice? Yeah, they go to Trump right there. Shout out to this. This was a good look, man. This was a fire look, man. But yeah, was he getting that Prentice bro, man? To me, Prentice did a good job in the corner, man. But I get it, man. Yo, boxing is a cutthroat game, man. Like, dude, it's a lot of jealousy, man. And I think Prentice is getting some shine right now. You know, Jihad's dad got that treatment, right? You know, shout out to the team, right? He got that treatment, right? He was like, yo, just let him be mic'd up. Let him be mic'd up, right? Now, they're not going to give Russ, or they're not going to give me my flowers, right? But I think he was one of the originals getting that treatment, man. Shout out to last night, Tigers fight. Instead of listening to Bernardo and Tim, left it on Prentice. So that's all you heard was Prentice throughout the fight in the round. I think coaches, a lot of coaches be on some jealous shit too. I think they felt some type of way, man, because he was getting a lot of shine doing that. And you heard him coaching Tiger throughout the fight, but they was trying to make it seem like Tiger wasn't listening to him. Tiger was listening. Tiger was definitely listening to him, man. It's just like, yo, listen, a coach is the extra set of eyes, right? A fighter's gonna listen, but a fighter's also gonna be in there fighting, man. You know, he's gonna hear the instructions you're giving, but sometimes he's not gonna go off of the instructions. He's gonna go off of instinct. He's fighting. If you know, you know. Right? A lot of y'all don't. A lot of y'all are in the jealous fans on Caddy. But I think Coach Anthony threw a shot at Prentice, man. I don't know what that's about, man. Maybe some of you guys that, interviewing my guy Prentice and all that, find out. But how is the content looking now, yeah? Time to do a quick time check. Time. It's only 9 o'clock. Right. How's the content looking, man? Man, Abdullah, let's talk about the fights a little bit right now. Yo, Abdullah, the African cop, he's kind of wore out. So that was a good step up for Abdullah, being that guy fought Shakur. He fought the current IBF champion now since Longo retired, right? Stopped it, but Abdullah stopped it. And Abdullah fucked his eye up bad, man. Crazy. Abdullah told you, he does this talk over his hand, man. And razor sliced that man's eye up, man. Did y'all catch that, man? Abdullah sliced that man's eye up. You know what? I'm gonna get y'all mad right now. Over here. You know what I'm gonna let play? Let this play, right? I'm gonna just mute it. I'm gonna let my content play right now, man. Right? I'll just speak over my content, right? Over here. Just let it play. Right? I'll just let this. I'm gonna just let this play right here. Right. I'll just let this play and I'll just talk, man. I got love for the family, man. I my boy Troy was out there. Don't put that stick on that man, right? Putting that stick on. But I want to see what happens now, man. This was, to me, this is the DB3 reaction. This was supposed to be a week of a fight week of celebration, man. It turned out to the exact opposite, man. But what's going to be next, man? What type of disciplinary action you think they're going to take? See, I don't really know. I'll probably do some research at the parade because I'm going to have a lot of time. Hopefully they got me in a good section. I could just, post up in my truck, block the road off, and do some research. I could make some phone calls. That's the Virginia State Athletic Commission. I don't know what they're going to do. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some type of penalty, disciplinary, man. Because, that man said he was assaulted, bro. He was assaulted. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some type of discipline coming out of this. Man. He was headbutted, man. That's an assault, man. That is an assault. And it's like it's unfortunate, man. But everything that took place, the missing of the weight, the not fighting, 2,000 people apparently getting refunds on their tickets. Man. Just a bad look, man. And I had to come on to my reaction because I spoke about how this guy had a lot going on. Remember, I told down on Frank Martin, man. He said I could come on and own my wrong. I told down on Frank Martin earlier this week, right? I was like, Frank Martin doesn't have nothing going on. Why would Keyshawn Davis even entertain him? He has a whole promotion company behind him. Right? He had a whole promotion company behind him. Right? Pulling up to his city, putting on, investing a lot of money. I'm not even going to get into that, what Bob said and all that, man. I'll leave that for the jealous fans, man. But I think certain content, man, I don't have to speak on because my content and my substance is really shining. It's really shining. Yeah, this guy, he might have fucked up the bag for real, man. Because not only did he miss weight now, right? Left $1 million on the table. That's why he didn't want to take the fight. Because they said that Edward De Los Santos and them wanted $500,000 on top of whatever they was making. So that was half of his purse. If he was gonna make $1 million, he was gonna have to give them half, right? And he didn't want to do that. He didn't want to do that. He didn't want to make that sacrifice after missing weight. He didn't want to do that. And now look what happened. Brother loses, right? And then apparently assault my ear off right now. It's bad, man. DB3, man. Right there, look, they can always come back, right? I'm gonna tell you why they can come back. Man. We watched Men of World Peace and the NBA players beat up fans and all that shit. They came back, but right now this is a sour taste. This guy had a lot of people with him, a lot of support. He could bounce back, but right now it's just a bad look, man. His brand, the DB3 brand is taking a bad PR hit right now. It's a bad PR hit. I would hate to be part of his team right now. I would just keep it talking. I would hate to be part of his team, man. Because this isn't it, man. This isn't it, man. They put on for your city. Second time around, you came back as a champion. You missed weight, which was you heard guys like Tim Bradley, Samson, the promoter, all these guys just say that about you, that you were unprofessional. And now, after this fight with your brother losing, man, just thrusted in that thing, man. It's not good. That's not a good mother. But hey, what do I know, man? What do I know? Shout out to my boy Tito. Tito said the content is looking good. Thank you, Steve. Just try it, man. I'm just drowning in the sauce now. But all right, 15 more minutes. I'll give y'all a good hour. What do you think is next for Keyshawn, though, man? He's gonna have to do a lot of humbling himself, right? You gotta clean his image up again, man. You gotta clean his image up, man. Because his image is about to take a real bad hit right here. Right? His image is gonna take a real bad hit, man. The DB3 brand is gonna take a bad hit right here, man. That was terrible. You know who's gonna come up now? That Abdullah. Dula. Yeah, that's how I was dancing. Dula. Maybe look. Not for nothing, man. They got a lot of fighting brothers. His brothers fight on the lower circuit, but maybe they can throw them in the mix now, man. Maybe they can give them that shot, man. The same shot you gave the David brothers, give it to the Mason brothers, man. I'm just saying. His brothers fight too, man. The Mason brothers fight too, man. Maybe give them an opportunity like that. Put all them on the card together in Cleveland. I'm just saying. They have been carrying themselves like gentlemen. Distinguished gentlemen at that, man. I know that family. Distinguished gentlemen, man. Right? Give them that opportunity now. Abdul's on the verge of becoming a champion. Give them that opportunity. Give him a hometown Cleveland fight. And I might come out to Cleveland for that, man. I drove to Ohio, Toledo, Ohio. I liked it, man. Ohio is very poor. No disrespect. I was in Toledo. I'm just saying, I was there. When I was in Toledo, I thought I was in the South Bronx in the 80s, man. I really didn't realize that America, yes, great America, make America great again. In Ohio, right? Ohio was one of those states, right? For the elections and all that. It's what they call like I forget the literature to you. I didn't, listen, man. It was looking like Detroit. I drove to Detroit too. I know about Detroit looking like that, abandoned blocks and neighborhood. Toledo, Ohio was looking like that, man. This section was like, this shit is the night of the living dead, man. Remember The Walking Dead? That's the show. The Walking Dead. Remember when the zombie apocalypse and there was just towns abandoned and shit? Toledo, Ohio was like that, man. It's crazy. I remember Coach Ring, right? Coach Ring got a lot of culture, a lot of experience, man. Coach Ring experienced all that. You know me. I touch these cities, man. I get off the reservation. That's what I call it. Because look, the hotel and shit downtown Toledo was nice. Where we were staying at and all that was nice, man. But that gives you a false sense of the community. You gotta go. That's what I was going to see. Really, I'm everyday people, man. So we was going to the Walmarts and shit. I was going across the bridge. That's what it's called, across the bridge. I was going across the bridge. I was in the hood. Around the way. I was like, damn, man, it's still living like this. Man, it was rough, man. But he fights, man. I'm definitely going to go to Cleveland. Especially if it's in the summertime. If they give him a hometown fight, right, in the summer or when it's still nice and warm, I'm there, man. I'm there. I'll drive. I drove to Ohio, man. We drove. It's not. I'm a truck driver by trade anyway. That's nothing. I drive, man. I had a good time in Ohio. The only thing that sucked about Ohio was Jihad suffered that loss. Other than that, I had a great time. Great time. They took care of us. It was good, man. It was good. That's what I did. Remember that video me and Reed did? Like, you just gotta take the road trip. Me, Reed, and $1 Million Marley. I did the National Lampoons, man. When I be stopping at the rest spot, I said, the great outdoors. Yeah, the great outdoor. Yeah. You gotta move around though, man. See, when you move around and you experience things, you have a different outlook on life. You do, man. When you just sit around cooped up and you have an idle mind, you turn into a nigga. Like my man that told me last night that a professional fighter who won his fight, was contracted to fight and won in enemy territory, right? He's from Philly. He took a fight in that man's backyard, won, and then was assaulted. My man told me he ratted. Then you wonder why I don't fuck with you niggas like that, man. Look at your mentality. You're saying out a professional ratted, and he did an interview. He didn't even talk to the police. And and then look how turned up he was. He could have said, I want to press charges. He said, no, I want to fight this man. We got unfinished business for that, right? He didn't say nothing of the sort. I was assaulted. Go get the Norfolk State Police Department. I want to file charges. He didn't say none of that. He said he wanted to fight, man. They got to fight for that, man. Now, this nigga hit me up and said that he ran. I said, man, this is why you niggas where you at, man. This is why you niggas is where you at. This is why you niggas. Look, you want to call my phone and be like, oh, that's dope. This is why you where you at, nigga. You know what I'm speaking on, right? You are not like my man NYT. NYT left a comment, like the video. You niggas don't want to do that because you don't want people to see. You have jealous fan in you, fam. You have jealous fan in you. If you can't acknowledge somebody publicly, but then you want to be in the shadows. Oh, well, is that? No, nigga, you're a jealous fan, nigga. You're a jealous fan. You niggas been that, man. From Jackal Fitness days. See, you niggas was happy. You thought that, it was over for me with Earl Spence. Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga. God has a plan for me. Just like God has a plan for everybody. You just gotta find what your plan is. Just because you see somebody doing things, that doesn't mean that's the same plan for you. And that's what I think the problem is with YouTube boxing. Everybody wants to be media, but they don't know how to be media. Right? Everybody wants to be media, they see other people doing. Right? But you gotta do what you do. You gotta do what you do. How is the content looking now? How is the content looking now? Right? It's cool when they do it. It's cool when they do it, man. I got the whole gang in here. I turned the AC up. The AC, I got an old AC, but it's one of them old strong shits. So I keep it. Because it heats up. It cools off everything. It cools off everything, man. I mean, you can leave the doors open in the other rooms and shit get cold, man. It's one of them old strong motherfuckers, man. It's probably not the best, because you know how what they be saying now with the free arm and all that shit. I stay prayed up, man. We are protected over here. If you go off of technology nowadays and the environment, it's probably like, no, that thing is not good for the environment, right? That's one of those. It's not probably good for the environment, but it's good for the house. It's good for the house. Man, DB3 about us back, man. I just think they squandered a great opportunity, man. I spoke earlier in the week, man, how this guy had it, man. He had the motion, man. They was behind him. He had the support of Top Rank. The people over the heat. I'm gonna tell you one thing I know about this business, man. He'll be all right, but he's gonna take some licks for this shit, man. Because when you fuck up money and these people think that you are savage, because that was a savage act right there, man. That was some savage shit that they did, man. It is what it is. I say it, man. The rest of you niggas is gonna sit online and sugarcoat shit up. That was some savage shit, man. Like, you niggas lost. He was unprofessional, right? Then you had the audacity to try to fight, man. Like, come on, man. That's some real savage nigga shit, man. That's some nigga shit, man. if you would have just took like your brother, well, I'm not gonna say Calvin because he wasn't the role field, but Keon and Keyshawn, y'all was just supposed to eat that, man. Just eat that, man. It wasn't his night, man. And see, y'all could have charged that to the game, right? I'm gonna tell you, y'all could have charged that to the game, right? Because everything that took place this week, maybe that was karma that he lost, right? Y'all should have just charged that to the game, right? But instead, y'all just fucked the game up for y'all, right? I remember telling my man, he was like, yo, they gonna give, he was like, me and T was talking. T was like, yo, they gonna give him the decision. I was like, no, the hell they ain't. I was like, no, the hell they ain't, right? I was like, yo, he's not getting the decision because his brother fucked everything up, man. They gonna stick it to him, man. I was like, nah, if had shit been right, yeah, he would have got the decision. You see, they tried. One of the judges had to draw some shit, right? They would have looked out for him. That's boxing, man. You know the game, man. I was like, nah, dude fucked up, man. They fucked a lot of shit up this weekend, man. He ain't in the good graces. He ain't getting that decision because he lost. They're not gonna cheat that, man. Sure enough, Albright got the decision, man. Shout out to him, man. And the Philly, they went down there and stole one, man. I mean, then they had to get assaulted, man. That man had to get headbutted, man. He had to get headbutted, man. Like, come on, man. That's not it, man. Boy, that is, like I said, that is unprofessional, man. They got to do something about that, because if it was the other way around, and I hear Albright lost, he went over there with his crew and the Philly goon, they did some shit like that, he would never be back on a big stage ever again. Ever again, man. Ever. If he did a heinous move like that, man. That's the truth, man. I just had to put that out there. But yes, I hit my album off, man. I'm going to take a slow ride in. I might go kick it up at the gas station real quick. You know, do my Sunday deeds and shit, right? Look out for the guys up there on Skid Row, right? You know, the brothers are up there on Skid Row, man. They've been downtrodden. I might go, you know, for them a couple dollars. I didn't win, man. Had I took, look, that's the parlay I should have just took, man. I tried to be greedy. I should have took Abdul for the stoppage and Nair Albright on the upset. I would have been straight this morning. I had Tiger Johnson on the stoppage. Of course, I had my man Troy Eyes and Troy covered. Tiger didn't stop it. I thought Tiger was going to stop dude, man. He could have stopped Boy and Chica. But it was a good fight, you know. It is what it was. But yes, this is Dorsus, man. Maybe I'll come back on after the parade. Maybe I'll even go live at the... Nah, I'm not going to go live at the parade. I'll give it. I don't know. This content, it's all content, and that might be better content. You know, what I've been noticing about the boxing content, like that video that just lay over right there. The boxing content, I see the sources around these jealous fans, man. You niggas is jealous fans with no emotion, man. You niggas want to go to fights and do all these things or talk about fights, but an actual player that you watch go to fights and go from going to fights to working fights to now having his brand all on the big screen, but you still don't, you know, act like are you still ignoring it? Huh? Are you ignoring it? Man, are you ignoring it? Or are you one of the guys that be like, damn, that nigga Shaw's doing it? Like my man T-Dog said, I see you, man. Right? I see you. Or you one of these niggas in the bushes, in the shadows, that was on this live stream the whole time and didn't comment. That just listen, right? It was about 3 of y'all. That's 3 of y'all in here right now. No comments. Y'all was just listening. You know what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna go sit in a jealous fan gathering and try to run with the sword. Y'all gonna go sit in a jealous fan gathering and try to speak my same speaking point. That's what y'all do, man. I watch it all the time, man. And I laugh. And I say, damn, nobody watches. Well, do something like this, though, man. Instead of speaking about things that you maybe somebody that you don't watch do, get you a fighter. Get you some fighters. Support some fighters. Sponsor some fighters. That's called sponsorship right there, right? When you have your brand or your business on the fighter front, that's called the sponsorship. Sponsor some fighters. Put your money where your mouth is, right? Especially if you're getting big money on YouTube. You're getting big money? Like I said, I have a handful of fighters that I can help you out with, right? Abdullah Mason is probably more than 15 racks right now. He's about to fight for a world title. And I know I told one guy who got the money, but he didn't want to do it. And look, he's kicking himself in the ass right now. I bet you he is. Because that 15,000 would have got him a main event slot. Abdullah was the main event fighter last night. Main event, man. 15. It's more now. Yeah, sometimes it's good to lock in with these fighters, man. Because when you lock in with them, they remember that, man. They remember that. They don't look. I'm just, well, what do I know? That's what I tell you guys right now. Y'all better lock in with Mr. 10%. I might be 15% now, man. Yeah, Troy Osley had me on the big stage, man. You see that? I'm thinking about it, man. It might be 15%, man. I'm gonna be at this parade, working this parade. You might hear me start saying I'm Mr. 15% now, man. Just one up 10. It was 10%, man. I might be 15% now, man. Yo, Toby, if you watch this, let me know, man. Gumbo, if you watch this, let me know, man. Should I up it to 15%, man? I told y'all I was making a major announcement. I think I might go to 15%. Just saying, man. Maybe I'll put a poll up. Can I put a poll up? Should I put a poll up, man? Source experience, man. Everybody enjoy your Sunday. Get to some motion, man. Don't be a jealous jellyfish, man. Don't be a jealous hating ass fan with no motion. Competing. Competing don't get you nowhere. No, get you somewhere vision. And following through in your vision, man. And following through in your vision, man. That's all you really got to do to really get successful. Because in all actuality, you all have the same 24 hours in the day. You all have the same opportunity. It's about taking advantage of your opportunity, right? That's all it's about. And see, the best thing to do is, right, when people put you in a box or a narrative on you, that's your opportunity to turn up the source, like what I said, and be everything that they say that you're not, and then throw it in their face. Now you have exposed them and all those that were with them. But what do I know? This is the Source Experience.
Shout out Showtime Shanewz, y'all. This is Kyle and holla at me.
This is the Source Experience. The news by Shanewz. But what do I know?
Hey, this is Coach Larry Wade, IBL Champions. Hey, I train professional boxers, and you with Sauce Talk Podcast. You don't want to miss anything that he puts on you.
Appreciate you, champ. You know the vibe.
This is your boy Jamel Simplify Herring, and I'm with the best in the world, the best from Long Island, the Sauce Talk Podcast. Hey, we doing big things. Shout out to everybody out there in LI as well. Simplify, salute.
Yes, you know the vibes.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tumotela. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout-out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
Yeah.